Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the match on WWE 2K25. This one is a debut of two brand new tag teams in our universe mode. First of all, a brand new tag team that I have created myself. The team of Mr. Iguana and Luchasaurus. This is E.Reptile Disfunction. And also, we have got the team of Protoshita, the team of Kyle Fletcher and Kōnosuke Takeshita. This is going to be an interesting one, this one. I mean, I've got my thoughts on who I want to win. Whether that happens or not is a different story, I suppose. But this should be interesting nonetheless. We know what the game is like. It throws some things out there, doesn't it? And before anyone mentions it, yes, obviously, Luchasaurus currently wrestling for AEW. And Mr. Iguana did wrestle very briefly for CMLL in the early part of his career. I think before he actually adopted the Iguana gimmick, but he did wrestle for CMLL, so it does sort of quantify. There's a reason for him being here, not just squishing him in solely for trying to get views, I promise. Well, I am, but you know. So this is pretty decent entrance for these two as well, to be honest. It works pretty well. I mean, Luchasaurus is a little bit too animated in my opinion, but I think the Iguana-ness of him comes out pretty well. And then let's kick in then with Kyle Fletcher and Kōnosuke Takeshita, two of the top wrestlers, not only in AEW, but in the world at this point in time, in my opinion. They are both very, very good. And two guys we haven't really used too much, talking of which, let's have a quick look at the ranking system for Iguana and Luchasaurus. We didn't do that, did we? Mr. Iguana. So Mr. Iguana, 3 matches, 3 wins so far for him. He is undefeated. Amazing, I know. I can't believe it myself. Luchasaurus currently on 0 from 8 matches. And then on to these two special guys here. Kōnosuke Takeshita plus 3 from 11 matches. So not great, really. We'll be hoping for more from him. And Kyle Fletcher, he's only ever wrestled once in our universe mode. And that was on the losing side of a singles match earlier this year. So Kyle Fletcher's first ever match in our universe mode was the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal thingy we had at our All-In pay-per-view. Wow. Okay. Well, we need to really throw Kyle Fletcher a bone because he is now one of the top up-and-coming wrestlers in the world right now. He needs to get some points in the bag to be able to prove what he can do. And this could be his opportunity. I say he's -1 after 1 match so far. He'll believe he should be a lot higher, and this is the opportunity for Protoshita to earn that higher level. Mr. Iguana, what an absolute madman. Obviously, this works out pretty well for us then. Mr. Iguana, having wrestled for CMLL, means that he is available for these 2 weeks of Forbidden Door, but then he's also available for 2 weeks of When Worlds Collide as well. I've got a few ideas of who he can face off against. I thought to keep with the animal theme, Mr. Iguana versus Shark Boy is a good shout. Yeah. Also, potentially going to debut a new tag team When Worlds Collide as well, with Mr. Iguana and Joe Hendry. Really try and get those views as much as I possibly can. The team of Joe Exotic. I just noticed Mr. Iguana actually has the iguana on his hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is a different iguana to the one I normally use. So he's actually got like the sock puppet on. That's actually really cool. It's going to be really interesting to see when the new 2K game comes out, 2026, whatever it's going to be. If they are going to utilise some of these AAA guys on there, I reckon they will. I reckon it'll be a DLC because they like milking us for money. But I would be surprised if Mr. Iguana, Psycho Clown, Vikingo, Octagon, and another ends up being a DLC for WWE 2K26. I don't think we'll see TNA guys just because obviously it's a little bit iffy with the unless WWE buy TNA. If WWE buy TNA, which let's face it is not completely out of the question, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some TNA guys on the game. But especially the ones that have got joint contracts between WWE and AAA, I think could be very interesting. And it could work out really well for My Rise as well, because you can go and work in AAA for a little bit before you get your before you get signed to WWE. That'd be interesting. To catch their brainbuster and Mr. Iguana onto the steel chair. Iguana now with a strike in the face of Fletcher. Fletcher fighting back from the corner. It's Luchasaurus who's dominating this match, you know. He's absolutely dominating it. And look at Iguana now taking Kōnosuke Takeshita up. There's the takedown. They're going to bloody win this, aren't they? Luchasaurus is just so incredibly strong in this one. I don't know how he's pulling this off. Luchasaurus with a strike in the back of Fletcher. Fletcher fighting back. Big, stiff clothesline. Takes him down. Fletcher now with a boot in the gut of Luchasaurus. Going to take him up into a powerbomb position. And going to take him up into a last ride, the Ibushi bomb. Iguana is up though, controlling Kōnosuke Takeshita. Fletcher has the steel chair right across Luchasaurus, who hits him with a big boot. There's the pin now by Iguana on Kōnosuke Takeshita. Oh my god, it's a 2 count. What on earth is happening here? How can one of the most effective, strongest, I say the strongest tag team, they're two really good single stars put together. How are they struggling against Mr. Iguana and Luchasaurus? I don't get it. I really thought this would be an easy match, but Luchasaurus there with a German suplex on Kyle Fletcher now as well. Fletcher re-enters the ring. Catches Iguana and now into that half and half suplex. Iguana flipped out of it and lands straight into Takeshita. They're dominating so much. There is no dysfunction with this E.Reptile, is there? As Takeshita got the kendo stick, but Mr. Iguana trying to take Takeshita up. Luchasaurus now dropping Fletcher. I don't know if Takeshita's going to be able to get there in time. He does just about. Takeshita saves the match for his team, but now Luchasaurus folding him in half as well. What is going on with this? Takeshita now looking for the chop. Luchasaurus avoided it. Takeshita now taking Luchasaurus up. And another, they're both going to Ibushi bombs now, are they? Okay. The match has turned around a bit now as Fletcher working over Mr. Iguana. Dropping the knees on the inside of the leg. Fletcher now up on top. Look at that big elbow, misses it. And Iguana's able to break up the pin. Lovely takedown there by Takeshita. This could be the opportunity as Fletcher just wipes out Luchasaurus with a steel chair. It's only a 2 count. Luchasaurus with a stiff clothesline now flattening Fletcher. Takeshita now smartly there. Takeshita rolled the steel chair in the steel step, in the way of Luchasaurus, so he couldn't go and hit his maneuver. But now Luchasaurus just pinned in the corner by those steps. Big launching German suplex by Takeshita on Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus fighting back, and then a big pump kick as well. Kendo sticks being swung here by Luchasaurus. Catches Kōnosuke Takeshita. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Oh my god. Takeshita now in control of Luchasaurus. Mr. Iguana, though, is there to help back up his tag team partner. Taking up Takeshita on the shoulders. Iguana now taking Fletcher up and drops him in the cutter. Blue Thunderbomb by Takeshita, but it might be too little too late. Oh! Okay. Fletcher survived. Iguana springboard clothesline, taking out Takeshita from behind. Fletcher sending Iguana straight into the referee. Now Fletcher takes Iguana up. And in with a brain buster. And now the opportunity here for Takeshita to take up Luchasaurus into a brainbuster of his own. And now it's Iguana fighting back against Takeshita. There's a strike in the guts. Went for the pump kick. And Takeshita comes out with a pump kick of his own. This is just so much going on here. It really is. Luchasaurus now in with a tornado. Crazy to see him moving like that. Luchasaurus now brings Takeshita back up to a standing base. Drops him on the knees. And this is going to be it, isn't it? This is it. Oh my god, Takeshita's kicked out. Takeshita has freaking kicked out. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, Takeshita flattens Luchasaurus, that big lariat. Mr. Iguana sending Fletcher straight into the ring post. Takeshita now with a striking blow into the back of Luchasaurus, but Iguana's there sending Takeshita into the corner that had the turnbuckle pad stripped away. Iguana now caught with the elbows in the gut. Takeshita going to take Iguana up into the vertical suplex, middle of the ring. Takeshita now looking to drag Iguana across, but Iguana fighting back with the elbows. Looks for a running dropkick, but Takeshita fought him away, and Takeshita now looking to take Iguana up. In, he's down, legs hooked. Luchasaurus is in. Oh, he's kicked out. Oh my god. Oh my word. So much going on in this match. Iguana now pops up into the tornado DDT. Look at Takeshita behind him there with that deadlift German suplex. Brings him back up. There's a striking blow. Again, a big German suplex. Fletcher now spinning round into the tombstone pile driver. There's the pin. Iguana's down by Takeshita. Is that enough? No, it's still only a 2. And now Takeshita with the power bombs and the knee strike into the face. Half and half suplex by Fletcher. Fletcher runs over into the pin on Iguana. Luchasaurus has rolled to the outside. This could be the chance. He's got it. He's freaking got it. Oh my god, this sheer emotion, this match for me, I tell you. Fletcher gets his first ever victory in our universe mode. Moves him back up to a 0 after 2 matches. We need to give him some more opportunities to prove himself, though, because that is really, really low at this point. Kōnosuke Takeshita with that victory. His first victory of the year moves him up to a +4 after 12 matches. Luchasaurus then with that loss moves down to a -1 after 9 matches. And Mr. Iguana suffers his first ever... No, he doesn't. Okay. He suffers his second ever loss in our universe, but apparently he has already lost 1 match. I don't know when that was, but he has lost a match. Maybe it was the triple threat when the Master of Puppets, maybe? I'm not sure, to be honest. But either way, he moves on to a +2 after 4 matches. There's still plenty more Iguana-ness to come up this week, though. E.Reptile Disfunction moved down to a -1 as a tag team. Protoshita move up to a +1 as a tag team. Oh my god, the emotions. That almost killed me, that one. Not that I have favourites, but I was firmly pulling here for Takeshita and Fletcher. Only because, right, I don't care who wins the matches. Who wins the matches of the videos doesn't really matter to me at all. What I care the most about is our ranking system looking normal. And when you've got people like Fletcher on -1 after 1 match, you realise that it doesn't look normal. And we need that cream to rise to the top. I need to keep giving the chances. And this should have been a much easier match for Protoshita. But it doesn't matter. Either way, at the end, they've come out of it on top. And Don Callis has really taken some celebrations here. Well, there we go. Victory then for Protoshita over E.Reptile Disfunction. E.Reptile Disfunction will still be in action next week when they will face off against Punkhausen, the team of CM Punk and Danhausen. And also, Mr. Iguana is scheduled next week for a singles match when he will take on Orange Cassidy. I'm a Levy Lever. Good night. God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you later on today for our second match. We've got 3 matches today before the pay-per-view. I know it's far too many, but the schedule's the schedule. It's going to happen. You're going to have to accept it. Goodbye.